Diana's with us. That can only mean one of two things.
Turkey leg.
Yeah. So, if you can tell, we're not going to the fair. We're going to the Ren Fair. That's a lot of fairs. But Diana's with us. She hasn't gotten to go the past couple years, but she wasn't playing around this year. She's like, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are headed out. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Now it's 9:01. Fancy pants. But we were all running late. But we were all running equally late. So it was fine. It worked out to where we all got there on time. Anyway. It's 9:01. The goal is to be there no later than 9:45. Fingers crossed. We never know with construction. I know they are doing road work out that way. But I think it's coming from the other direction. I think. I hope. We never know. But we're ready. Mm-hmm. We're vibing. Sarah's like a woodland princess thing.
I did not want to fight those ears today.
And I am just my usual. I have my elf ears, but they won't be going on my head until we get there because they'll just fall off. So, I don't know what this guy wants to do.
At a standoff. It's fine. I can't see in his window if he waved me on.
But yeah. So, we're going. Woo. We're here. There's Boo. There's Diana. It is 9:37. So we made pretty decent time. We're going that way. Looks like we'll still be pretty dang close too, so.
I think they're gonna send us over onto that hill.
Those are workers.
Fair.
At least I'm pretty sure they're workers.
I'm definitely not one of them.
But yeah, so. Check in later.
Now give me an oh yeah! Ooh, that was perfect. That was perfect. All right, my friends, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back there, then we're all gonna come out here to thunderous applause. Let me hear you. The Crack Show. Let's keep it going with a medieval tune. This is in Taberna.
have Grandma. We have till 12:30 to get through singing. We're going to start on the other end.
One is one, and all alone and nevermore shall we soar. Green road rushes on, what is your two, the ones on high, shining in the heavens low. One is one, and all alone and nevermore shall be so. The green road rushes on, free for the rivals, what is your fire? All alone and nevermore shall be so. I'll sing six. Oh, green road rushes off. What is your six? Oh, six for the 6 proud walkers. Four for the gospel makers. Three for the rivals. One is one. All alone and nevermore shall be.
Lady-in-waiting and cousin to the Queen. Lady Charlotte Tujoli, ambassador from the Isle of Jersey and the Elderberry for the Mountain. Introducing Lady Margaret Douglas, daughter of the Dowager Queen of Scotland and His Majesty's favorite niece. Princess Mary Tudor, Princess of England. Count Ivan of Bucharest. And of course, Queen Anne Boleyn, the Marquess of Pembroke and Queen of England, and His Majesty, King Henry, VIII by that name, by the grace of God, King of England and France, Lord of Ireland, Defender of the Faith, Knight of the Bath, Knight of the Garter, the supreme head of the Church of England and the connoisseur of turkey legs.
Is this a sufficient audience? Yes. And I'm saying there's a spot right Charlotte tiebreaker. I say yes. Yes. Excellent. Well, I think we shall begin.
As well. Thank you.
Very well, my lords and ladies, welcome to the Court of Love. I can tell by your very confused faces that you already know what you're about to watch, so I shan't explain. Just kidding, I will. The Court of Love was started by Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine when she noticed there was no chivalry in her court. The gentlemen were not flinging themselves into puddles in front of the ladies. The ladies were not complimenting their gents' needs of chivalry and prowess. And the children, well, we've all met children. And so, Queen Eleanor decided to deal with this in the most honourable way possible. Public shaming. And so, before we begin the Court of Love, allow me to introduce our judges.
I am Princess Mary, Lady Margaret Douglas, Lady Charlotte Tujoli,
And I am Queen Anne Boleyn, Queen of England, and that completes your court for this day. And so I must ask, are there any cases to be brought before the Court of Love this day?
I have one, Your Majesty.
Come forward.
There was no hesitation.
You rise and tell these good people who you are.
Good day, I be Marana Barry, the Gravedigger.
And who are you accusing this day, Marana?
Douglas Corrigan and his companion left.
What? Come forward, criminals.
Majesty.
Come forward and tell these good people who you are.
Oh, hi there. I'm Douglas Wrongway Corrigan, and this is my seagull left.
Marana, what What have Corrigan and Left done?
Well, Corrigan has, he says he's a navigator, but what he's done is he's been navigating people saying that they can find the way to someone's heart, and instead they've ended up in, by open grave shafts, they've ended up in the harbour where they are drowning, and I have to fish them out and bury them. And then additionally, his left has been eating people's roses and telling Corrigan the wrong way to go, to step on people's feet during dances.
These are all crimes against love. First, the way to a person's heart is not in the harbour. I can say that for a fact. Left! Were these roses given to these people as an act of love, and Left has crunched the love and munched it?
Aye. One was during a proposal, Your Majesty.
Before or after? During. I am scandalised to hear these accusations. However, we are a fair court. And so, Corrigan, have you brought representation? No.
Then no. No, Your Majesty.
Would you like to acquire representation?
Aye.
Very well, you have to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I didn't even have to get to 4. What do I have to do?
Represent me. You're my lawyer. Please come up.
Lawyer, what is your name?
Elaine Evangelista.
Elaine Evangelista. That sounds like a very legal title. Very well, Elaine, you have heard the charges against your let me ask, are you representing both Corrigan and the Seagull?
Yes, I am.
You speak avian. I think you're just representing Corrigan. Sorry, Left. Very well. Elaine, you have heard the charges against Corrigan. What do you have to say?
I think that he is guilty.
I like her.
I can't represent him.
In court!
Innocent here.
Very well, a new court record has been set. In the shortest trial ever, judges having heard the evidence in defense of Corrigan, which is nothing. How do we find him? Guilty. Corrigan, you have been found guilty of everything with no defense whatsoever. And I'm sorry I couldn't speak avian, and so Left, you were also guilty. Well, it'll be a short day. We might have time for brunch. Excellent, well. Corrigan, however, I've heard tales of thy navigational prowess, and I think you might be able to be reformed. So I will give you this chance. If by the end of court today, you can go out amongst the people and discover the true way to someone's heart that does not end in death, or drowning, or various forms of dismemberment, you may be excused and you may live. However, Left, not only have you been found guilty of the crime of crunching people's roses, but you interrupted a proposal! Crime of love! I'm sorry, this court did find you guilty. However, I do not entirely know how to punish a seagull, but Lady Charlotte.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Jersey is an island, is it not? I'm sure you have a lot of experience with
Oh,
seagulls.
absolutely, Your
What do you think
Majesty.
appropriate punishment for Left is?
Well, in my experience in the Isle of Jersey, seagulls love to eat French fries.
Yes.
So, I think no French fries for a year.
That's quite wise, Charlotte, and I would go even further. Left cannot even witness a French fry. Not even look upon the crusty spud.
Not at all.
Never. Never at all. Very well, Left, this is your sign of shame. So all may know your crimes. Corrigan, you have a chat. Don't go away, lawyer. Oh. Corrigan, you have until the end of court to complete your sentence.
Hey, thank you, Your
Lie.
Majesty.
However, lawyer, yes. You did not even try to defend your client. And so, alas, we must put you on trial for being a bad lawyer.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. While we're here, who accompanies you? What's that one's name?
John.
John. Since we're here, do you have any other charges to add? Just both of you have such a lackadaisical attitude to the justice system.
Indeed.
Put her away. But so you agree she's just guilty in general? Can we be more specific at all? No. You have left John speechless with your criminality. Very well, in what might be the second shortest trial. Judges, how do we find our lawyer?
Guilty.
But you'll take her. There, all right. She will be remanded into your charge. However, as for the crime of just not trying, I suppose, I'm not entirely sure. Mary, you have a very intimate understanding of not trying. What is a good punishment? Try harder. A reasonable punishment. And you must wear the sign of shame until the punishment is complete. If we see you without it, we will shame you again. Don't think we won't. We have stopped parades. Very well, a round of applause for our very bad lawyer. Down. And so, with those hasty trials, we have time for some more. While we're here, does anyone else have any cases to be brought before the court of love? I think you know how this works.
I was told the best way to someone's heart is cheese, wine, honesty, and an acronym I was taught, ABA. Always be apologizing. Please, 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 I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Please, 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 I'm so sorry, please! Please don't kill me, I'm sorry!
It does seem effective, does it not?
Oh, is this the teacher?
Yeah,
Oh,
those are
are you
right.
the advice givers?
That was so funny.
There, so you take responsibility for him.
Only if it works.
Good answer.
Wise. Very well, as the wrong and party marauder, do you think that is sufficient?
I'm sorry, please, yes.
There we go. He did it.
Very well, wrong way. You
You're great, teacher.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm sorry.
Now, you are responsible for left.
Yes, sorry.
I don't want that seagull anywhere near the width of a fly.
Yes, sorry.
Understood?
Sorry.
Very well, you may go.
Thank you, Your Majesty, and sorry again.
My good people, this doth conclude the court of love. Thank you for joining in our public shaming. Remember, when you see these shines, hold them all accountable. Enjoy the rest of your day at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival.
Long live the Queen!
Majesties! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip!
Huzzah! God save the king! God save the king!
Reeling Rolls. You've made it to the show, as have we, which is very convenient. That's where we need to be. And we're going to be sharing with you over the next half hour or so some Celtic music, which is to say some songs, some stories, a little bit of history. And we're going to start off with an old melody. This is a melody that's been around for about 500 years. It was penned by the Orangemen after their victory at the Battle of the Boyne.
Stop it.
It's a river, it doesn't, well, I mean, it kind of bounces. And then about 40 years later, it made its way into the woods to the native Irish. And they turned that melody into the war cry of Munster.
Sounds delicious.
Or in Gaelic, Roscaha na Muad.
Sounds delicious.
And for about 250 years, thus it remained until the Irish War of Independence, when the Bean brothers then gave me probably one of my favorite rebel tunes. And they took that melody and wrote, "Come out, ya black and tans."
Now, very often when we have our hawks out, people get this bird confused for a falcon, and they're actually not related. Falcons are more related to a parrot than they are to a hawk, and in fact their body shapes and their head shapes are very similar to a parrot. So we're going to give you guys a few tips to tell the difference between a hawk and a falcon. When you look at this bird, does he look really serious, kind of like he's glaring at you? That's a hawk and an eagle thing. These birds have a built-in bone ridge over their eyes that acts as a hat. Notice most of the prey items he's hunting are things on the ground. So as he's soaring around with his big, broad wings, he's always looking down for different prey items. So the supraorbital ridge acts as a built-in hat. Hawks also kill their prey by squeezing with their feet. These guys are going to be catching their prey and squeezing very, very hard. So they have short, stubby, but very powerful feet to catch their prey. If you were to see a falcon in comparison, falcons are hunting other birds, which means everything about a falcon is built differently. They actually have dark stripes under their eyes instead of a hat to help them absorb the sunlight as they're flying around. If you're chasing a bird through the air and you look right at the sun, a hat's no longer going to help you, but that dark malar stripe will. They also have narrow pointed wings to help them be extremely fast as they're flying around, helps them to be super aerodynamic and reach some of the fastest speeds any animal has ever reached. And because they're hunting other birds, they have long, skinny toes to reach through the feathers of a bird that they're hunting. Because if you think about trying to grab a chicken with your hand, you're just going to get a whole bunch of feathers at first. You have to think about getting to the body of the bird if you actually want to effectively catch it. And so for the falcons, they have extra long toes to help them catch those other birds. So if you can see those different things, think hawk, hat, and falcons, baseball players, and you'll be able to tell the difference between a hawk and a falcon. Do you guys have any questions about our Harris hawk today?
You're welcome. Thank you. you.
That is so cool.
Where? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
They tried to give me his command, but right here. I'll be a man of the land, I'll be a man of the trees, I'll be a man. Wherever my woman will be, I will be any captain state, I will be servant of the sea. Because this real woman is all I need. I'm sure that Felix knowing me. Staying right here. Well, I fell in love when first I saw her. Even County's finest daughter. And now she's got me staying right here. I'll be a man of the land, I'll be a man of the trees, I'll be a man. Wherever my woman will be, I won't be any captain's mate, I won't be servant of the sea. Cause this real woman is all I need. I'll be a man of the land, I'll be a man of the trees, I'll be a man. Wherever my woman will be, I won't be any captain's mate, I won't be servant of the sea. Cause this pretty little woman is all I need.
Crap show! Lords and ladies, make some noise! We can all get up now. Audience, everybody, come on.
Time to go home. Day one is over.